In a sudden twist that left viewers and contestants alike in shock, Beverly Ortega, the 30-year-old insurance salesperson, abruptly exited the dating competition show, The Bachelor. From the moment Beverly stepped into the spotlight on the show, her charm and vivacious personality made her a fan favorite. Her interactions with Grant Ellis, the sought-after bachelor, were nothing short of electrifying. Every glance, every conversation, every shared laugh between the two hinted at a blossoming romance. The anticipation for their solo date was palpable. The audience and contestants were eagerly waiting for the magic to unfold. This date was expected to be the turning point, the moment when their chemistry would solidify into something more tangible. But in a shocking turn of events, Beverly exited the show, leaving everyone in a state of disbelief. Her sudden departure, right before her solo date, left everyone puzzled and wanting answers. Following Beverly's sudden exit, the show continued with an air of confusion and speculation. The mansion that was once filled with laughter and drama was now clouded with an unexpected silence. The other contestants were left perplexed, their faces a mix of surprise and curiosity. No one saw this coming. In the midst of the bewilderment, Parisa Shifte, another contestant, was one of the first to address the elephant in the room. During a confessional interview, she briefly alluded to Beverly's abrupt departure. Parisa's cryptic words, carefully chosen, resonated with the viewers. She didn't dive into specifics, but her tone was enough to fuel the speculation. Even though she was competing for the same man's heart, it was evident that Beverly's absence was felt by all. The show's producers found themselves in an unanticipated situation. With no official explanation for Beverly's departure, they were left to handle a show that suddenly felt incomplete. The Bachelor is no stranger to twists and turns, but this was a curveball like no other. The producers made a decision to proceed with the show despite the glaring absence of one of their most intriguing contestants. The airtime that was once filled with Beverly's vibrant personality was now replaced with a silent void. The remaining contestants were left to navigate through the unexpected circumstances, their journey to find love now tinged with a hint of mystery. The show, however, must go on, and so it did, with each episode serving as a reminder of the missing piece. But as the show progressed, the mystery surrounding Beverly's exit only seemed to intensify. Questions were raised, theories were formed, and the audience was left hanging on the edge of their seats. What could have caused such a sudden departure? Was it love? Was it drama? Or was it something else altogether? The answers remained elusive. The mystery surrounding Beverly's exit only seemed to intensify as the show progressed. In the midst of swirling rumors and speculations, Beverly Ortega finally breaks her silence about the abrupt departure. Yes, folks, our very own Beverly Ortega, the 30-year-old insurance salesperson who had all of us on the edge of our seats, has decided to open up about her sudden exit from The Bachelor. Beverly, who was selected for a solo date with Grant Ellis early on in the episode, never got the chance to embark on that romantic excursion. The question on everyone's lips has been, why? Well, it turns out that Beverly had her reasons, and they're not what you might expect. Beverly confesses that her feelings towards Grant Ellis were genuine. She liked him, found him charming and charismatic, and was genuinely excited about the possibility of a connection. She admits to having daydreamed about their planned date and the potential future they could have had together. However, Beverly's experience on the show was not as rosy as she had hoped. The pressure, the constant scrutiny, the high-stakes competition, it was all too much for Beverly. She found herself feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and in a state of constant stress. It was a cocktail of emotions that she wasn't prepared for, and ultimately, it took a toll on her mental health. Beverly insists that her decision to leave the show was not an impulsive one. She spent sleepless nights grappling with her feelings, torn between her desire for love and her need for peace. In the end, she chose her well-being over the promise of a fairy tale romance. It's a decision that she stands by, even though it meant leaving behind a chance at love with Grant. Beverly wants to make it clear that her departure was not a reflection on Grant or the other contestants, but rather a personal choice she made for her own mental health. While her sudden departure may have left fans with more questions than answers initially, Beverly's candid explanation provides a much-needed closure to her Bachelor journey. So there you have it, the untold story of Beverly Ortega's exit from The Bachelor, a tale of courage, self-care, and a poignant reminder that sometimes love isn't the only thing worth fighting for.